Maya's world had become noise. Notifications, deadlines, the shuffle of city crowds overwhelming her quiet heart. One Friday evening, she pressed a trembling hand over her overcharged phone and, with a resolve she hadn't felt in months, turned it off. She packed a blanket, a notebook, and a bottle of water, then set out walking towards the gentle hills at the edge of town. As dusk painted the sky in hues of lavender, Maya found a small clearing surrounded by wildflowers and tall grasses tickling her ankles. The remnants of sunlight faded behind the hills, and soon a velvet canopy of night unfurled overhead. Maya lay back, cocooned in her old blue blanket, the earth solid beneath her and the air carrying the scent of dew and openness. At first, her mind buzzed, half-formed to-dos, echoes of conversations she'd wish she'd handled differently, worries about tomorrow. But guided by the rhythm of her breath, she began to notice the quiet, a cricket's pulse, the gentle swish of distant leaves, her own beating heart. Maya let her attention glide upwards where stars pricked the darkness, each one pulsing in slow ancient time. She remembered something her therapist once suggested. When wrestling with racing thoughts, name 5 things you observe around you. So she breathed deeply and listed them in her head. The silvery drift of clouds, a faint scent of jasmine from the flowers, the cooling air on her skin, the far-off bark of a dog, her own steady breathing. Each observation anchored her more firmly in this peaceful now. Minutes melted into hours as she traced constellations with her fingertip, inventing stories for their shapes. She wrote stray thoughts in her notebook, not to solve them, but simply to let them rest outside her mind for a while. Under the stars, Maya felt small but not lost. Rather, she felt at home in the largeness of the world. When she walked back at dawn, the tension in her shoulders had loosened. The worries were still waiting, but she carried a new steadiness within. Whenever life pressed upon her, she would remember the stars' quiet splendor above, a reminder that peace can be found sometimes simply by looking up and breathing deep.